once upon a Graeme.
I think everyone's like a bit sick of Pitball in general, because like everyone's heard the same get your drinks, lift them higher than they were if you want, go and dance, and then mummy tonight you can be mine. I think everyone's sort of had enough of that. I've had enough of that, and so anyone with any common sense I think is, although nice, just come into the chart again at number 11 with a song called Dance Again. He's the one person I only ever slate is Pitbull. It's not a personal thing, he could be a lovely guy, but his music is shit. I don't even think that's subjective, that's just the truth. So I don't know, I guess I hate saying stuff like it's pretentious as fuck, but I guess I'm coming with something a bit different. It's just, I rap about what I find funny or what I find interesting or just my thoughts in general. And it's fairly honest stuff most of the time. And I think the fact that it's honest means people maybe connect with it a bit more than... Because I mean, at the end of the day, if you do what I do, it's something different. I've kind of got my own niche doing that. If you're just rapping about stuff that everyone's heard of, to actually stand out, you have to be unbelievably good at certain things, whereas if you're different, it's easier. So I've just kind of cheated my way into it, really. Yeah, I've seen it, but a couple of people I've seen who've seen my stuff, and it's not even me saying it, they've openly admitted that I influenced them or whatever. So maybe, yeah, I guess it'd be nice if people realised that you don't have to, because the reason I didn't start rapping earlier is because of this whole stereotype thing that you have to, that I thought you had to fit into to be a rapper, and which I didn't fit at all. Like the whole sort of ghetto urban thing. You know, as urban as I am and as ghetto as I am, I wasn't sure I was sufficiently urban. But I don't know, I guess if people see what I do and then realise that they don't have to pretend to be something, then that's a good thing. So I guess if I get really successful, then hopefully it would, yeah, breed a different type of rap. Because don't get me wrong, I love rap, and I love rap that might be about really ghetto things, and you know, even though it's not really what I'm about, I still love it. If I believe it, then it's great. If I believe what they're saying, it's great. But it would be nice to hear different angles as well. It would be nice to hear, you know, other people who are like a bit like me rapping as well, because we haven't heard that much of it, I guess. So yeah, that would be nice. I think that's just an excuse these days, because you've got the internet, there's not really any excuses anymore. If you do well, then like, since I've been doing better, I'm in London as much as I'm in Wales, but the fact I'm from Wales hasn't held me back at all, really. I guess if you had like a really strong Welsh accent, it might be a bit weird to hear rap with that. Although, I don't know, I haven't really heard that many people who have really strong Welsh accents rapping, so I don't know. There could be some sick ones I've heard, but I don't think it's really... Nah, I don't think you've got that excuse anymore, because you've got the platforms there, and you just got to take advantage of them. So there's no point just saying, oh, I'm in Wales, no one will take notice, because if you create your own buzz, then people will take notice. They don't care where you're from. As you say, there's like the Midland scene coming through, there's a lot of northern rappers coming through. There's a lot of northern rappers coming through. I don't think it really matters anymore. I think people are open to different styles, different accents and different... It's great, it gives diversity, so I don't think you have to be in London anymore. Obviously for like, in terms of getting gigs and that, it's easier, but to actually get noticed in the first place, I think people from places other than London kind of dwell on that too much and let it hold them back when they shouldn't really, because the internet is there, so you've got no excuses anymore. Tiny's sick. Tiny would probably be the main one, I'd say. He's done a Fire in the Booth actually with Charlie Sloth, and he's sick. He used to do more grime. But now he's doing a bit of hip hop as well. He just, as soon as he finds his right direction, I think he'll do well. He'd be definitely the main one.
He changed his name to FernQuest now, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's true actually. He changed it back twice, so it might be FernQuest now. It might be. Is it FernQuest now?
It was
FernQuest. Gavin.
Then it was Tiny Skit.
Yeah, it's Tiny
Skit,
it's Tiny, and it's back to FernQuest.
Yeah.
That's what you need to sort out as well, Gav. Pick one name, otherwise people are gonna. not know which is which. But I think, yeah, technically he's very good. He's been around for ages as well. Like, I listened to his stuff back on Smokey's TV, which is like the Welsh version of SBTV, which coincidentally was out before. They weren't trying to rip off SBTV, it was out before. But there were some terrible rappers on there, and some good ones as well. So you got a real mixture on there. There were some real shit rappers, but there was also good ones, and that's why I found Tiny, and Tiny's sick. I like Tiny as well, he's a legend. I didn't wait long at all. I put like, this is because you're on about my new mixtape.
Yeah.
I had a mixtape before that. See, yeah, a lot of people, but I say that, I don't blame anyone for not listening to it. I don't publicise it at all anymore, because there's tracks on there that I'm not that keen on now. Because it was, what happened was the exact opposite, was that I rushed into it. I suddenly had an audience, and so I put together like a 17-track mixtape that had some really nice tracks that I still like on, and had some other tracks that I look back, I was just like, it's pretty much a song full of filler that I just wrapped up, I just got out because I needed content. And so I didn't, but then from then till the next one, the reason for the length between that is a number of things. I'm a lazy twat is one, but the main thing, I'm constantly working on stuff. Since I got signed in that, they put together an actual schedule of stuff. So like my next single, which is coming out in like within a month or something, has been done for nearly a year. It's been done. There's loads of stuff that I've done that no one's ever heard, but is waiting to be released, whether it be on a new mixtape, an EP, or whatever. I'm constantly working on stuff, but now we're trying to do it the professional way, so that there's a hype before it, and it's. Because if you just constantly, I think that's a mistake people make, is a lot of rappers kind of just put out content, but none of it's that good. And if they focused all their time, and this happens, I've seen this with rappers who I fully rate and I think are great rappers, can, in my opinion, put out too much, whereas if they'd focused their time into, say, 3 songs rather than 9 songs, those 3 songs would have been really standout, and the overall buzz would have been better than putting out 9 tracks. So it's like that. I like to, since that mixtape, learning from that mixtape, as soon as you make a song that you're not happy with after, it makes you cringe every time you listen to it. Since learning from that, when I put stuff out now, I want to like it. I want to actually be able to listen to it back and sort of be a really self-indulgent wanker and listen to it myself. So it's a learning process, I guess. Wiley blocked me on Twitter. And I know why, but I've got nothing against Wiley at all, nothing. But he blocked me on Twitter because I called him a drama queen. He was doing some rant, and just some long rant, and I was just like, oh, I'm sick of reading this. I just said, stop being a drama queen, and blocked, like, gone. That's it. So I haven't had any contact with Wiley since then. But in terms of, like, yeah, if you ever watching this, Wiley, unblock me. I just said stop being a drama queen, come on, I like your music. Anyway, yeah, in terms of putting stuff out, I don't know, yeah, I hear he leaks a lot of stuff, which, I don't know, I guess he's got his reasons. I don't know, I don't really like commenting on this sort of thing unless I'm informed enough to have a valid opinion. I don't think I am really. I don't know his personal reasons, but in terms of putting out a lot of free music, shows a lot of love for the fans, I guess. Because he wants people to hear his stuff, so I can't knock him for that. But I guess from a sort of commercial business side, then it's not really what labels would want and all that. But you gotta respect him for giving music to fans, definitely. I don't know his personal reasons, so I'm not gonna pretend I do. I use Twitter to chat a lot of shit and to network. I like to if I just have a weird thought, then I tweet it. Or if I want to get in contact with someone, if I don't have their phone number, you can tweet them. That's why there's not really any excuses anymore. People can air you all day long, but if you keep nagging them, eventually they'll either say no or they'll just, you know, if you're trying to get a collab. Like even though I knew JME was up for a track before, because he'd already said, but then he didn't respond to me for ages, so I just said to my fans, right, everyone tweet JME and we'll all guilt trip him into making a track with it. 2 minutes later, he's like, yeah, I'm on it. So it's just, when people got that many followers, they can miss tweets, obviously, so just use it as a tool. And I love Twitter, because I just can chat shit. With Facebook, I've gone off Facebook, because the social sort of dynamics of Facebook, you can't put a status every few minutes. And with Twitter, I can chat as much bollocks as I want, and people who get annoyed by it will unfollow me. And that's that. That's why I lose loads of followers. I'd probably have like double the followers if I didn't chat so much shit, but I enjoy it, so I don't really care. Like, and I guess the people that unfollow you aren't the proper fans that you need anyway. The ones who are proper fans will put up with it. But I mean, look at Jammer's Twitter, right? Jammer tweets all day long, every day, and if I got pissed off by it, I would unfollow him. But it's funny, I don't care. Someone spams my timeline. If I don't want to read it, you just drag through it. It's no hassle to me, someone tweeting all the time. It pisses me off when people moan about that, actually. Scroll fucking down if you don't want to read it. It does my fucking nut in, people saying you're tweeting too much. Don't read it, it's fucking their choice, isn't it?